Bundys Garage, Bundy here. Hey, one thing I want to share with you guys today is the regimen that I do for oil changes. I let my oil drain out for as, if the longer you can do it, the longer you can let the oil drain out of your vehicle, the better. I let it drain for 48 hours. I know some people don't have enough time to do that, but if you can, let the oil drain as much as you can. I've seen as much as half a quart come out of the engine when you drain it for 48 hours. But the things that I do when I do an oil change, and I don't have any scientific evidence for this. I didn't, pull a, what's that guy's name? Project Farm. Project Farm is his name. I didn't pull a Project Farm. I didn't take some bearings and put them up against, a tool that spins them at a certain speed. This is just my own personal opinion, all right? Kind of like what Scotty Kilmer does. He just gives a lot of his own personal opinions. This is what I have found best that works great in my vehicles, all right? So what you want to start off with is your Pennzoil Ultra Platinum Full Synthetic 5W20. Just be careful. Just know what oil your vehicle takes. Most of the times it says on your oil fill cap, or you can look in your owner's manual. Next thing I'll use is Liqui Moly Ceratec. This stuff coats the cylinder walls and puts a barrier of protection in there to minimize wear. Great stuff. Great stuff. You'll notice the difference as soon as you put this in by itself. If you don't do this or any of this stuff, do that right there. Amazing stuff. Next thing I use is Lucas Synthetic Oil Stabilizer, pure synthetic. So the way you add this in, it's what does it call for? 20%, 20%, right? So I usually, if it calls for 5 quarts, I replace one of the quarts of oil with the Lucas Oil Stabilizer. All right, and the next thing you want to do is get yourself a great oil filter. WIX XP. WIX alone is a great oil filter. WIX XP is even better. All right, but one thing you want to do, just make sure you get the correct oil filter for your application. For most of your Toyotas, 51-51-6 will fit on a lot of the vehicles. But when you do your oil change, make sure that this gasket right here with oil filter does not stay on where it mounts to the engine. Because if you double up on these oil filter gaskets, you have a big chance of having a huge oil leak and losing all your oil. I've seen it. I've never done it. I've seen it. I've also heard stories about it. Walmart leaves the gasket up there, and halfway down the road, you lose all your engine oil, and bye-bye engine. So, there you go, guys. This is my regimen. Like I said, bye-bye engine. Just make sure you don't double up on those gaskets. But this is my regimen. This is what I do. I'll put links down in the description below to all this stuff. You guys can pick it up on Amazon. The Pennzoil is about 33 bucks. Ceratec, you're looking right around $27. This WIX filter, depending on your application, probably anywhere from 14 to 20 bucks. And the Lucas Oil Stabilizer, full synthetic oil stabilizer, 30 bucks. But I'll put links down in the description below. All right, guys, I'm just sharing with you what works for me. Let me know down in the comments below what you think, if I'm smoking crack or if this is something that you guys would do. But this is what I found that works best for me. All right, guys, hope this has helped you out. If you can, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.